Are we on yours?
Yep. Unless you want to go on yours.
You there now?
Huh?
You're there now.
Figured that way one of us is shmanana, it would be me. Oh, hey. Welcome in. I'm just going to send out and let people know that we're live. So people know we're here. There's that one, that one. It's so much easier doing it this way. Because then I can just scroll down the list. Hello, hello. Sorry if I've missed anybody who said hello. I was busy sharing out. Hey, Sunday Girl, how are you? Hey, Jay. Hey, Hectic. Hey, Twirtle. Hey, Fatma. Doing good. How are you guys? How are we all? Mary's over here as well. Yeah, doing good. No complaints here. Except I will be complaining shortly that I'm cold. Your spray from Yuri might work now. That's wild. Like, you, what, 2 bottles?
2 bottles, and that same bottle
has gone everywhere.
With no issues. Just for some reason it doesn't like you. Which is fine. That's why we have spare bottles.
That's right. The healing the other day was based off your Venus sign. Interesting. How are we all doing? We're just going to wait until we get to 10 people like usually. Did Yuri tell you I recruited a new cult member? Did you? Who did you recruit? Also, if you haven't already, let's share, repost, do all the things, mash all the buttons. Yeah, Nita's an absolute gem for that sort of thing. Like, I haven't experienced Brandy as yet in that space, so I can't really speak about that one. But for Anita, man, when Anita's in my energy, holy shit. Like, you guys all saw it on the live when part of that quantum healing exercise where I just purged. I'll thank Anita for that. We are doing weeklies, yes. Not really. It is Monday. Thank you for reposting. Welcome in. Evening, Meg. How are you? Thanks for sharing out the live. Yeah, doing good. Doing good. Just prepping for the weeklies. Waiting till we get 10 in here. So once we get 10 in here, I'll put a sticker up too. Stickers. Thank you for the heart, me. Right. It comes and goes. So for right now, my voice is fantastic. If I happen to have a coughing fit, I'll probably lose it for about half hour. It's just how it's been. Kellen's email readings are incredible. Right? And I'll probably end up having a coughing fit in a minute. Hey, Aussie Warlock.
Because of the spray.
Yeah, because you sprayed it right at me. Thanks. Yeah.
I sprayed it here.
Yes, and the fan is on. So, just what you needed. You've dropped your daughter to her Year 12 form. Keen to see the Gemini reading. Interesting. Oh, well, we've got 12 in here, so we can get started. So, thank you to everyone for joining. So tonight we are doing the weekly Zodiacs. You've got myself and you've got Yuri. So, yeah, where are we going to kick off? You wanna draw to see where we're starting? Air? Okay, we're going to kick off with air. You want to start then?
You can. You haven't done air for ages.
I know, I refuse to do air for a reason.
So?
Because air are just going to cop it. Oh, fine, alright.
Maybe they need it.
Right, air signs, you got me up first. So, air signs, you're up. We've got the Geminis, the Libras, and the Aquarius. The fake water bearers.
They bear water, just not to anyone else.
Right. Okay, so Sun, Moon, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus collective. So that's what we're reading for. I love that for you. Unlucky Jay. Right, so. Fine. I got called out by my own fucking cards. Right, air sign collective for the week ahead, please. Okay. Right. I do no such thing, Jay. No such thing at all. Right, for the air sign collective for the week ahead. Alright. A lot of you may make sense, like, just to be cliche and all. We do have the Mercury retrograde upon us. But specifically for my air signs, your communication is all up in the air at the minute. Quite literally and figuratively. So this week is going to be a highlight for that. In terms of your communication, just be mindful of it. Ensure that you are kind of really listening to the words that are being said and not just jumping to conclusions and not making assumptions. I was looking at you.
That was last week.
Yeah, well, apparently it's carrying over this week. So just be mindful of that. For some of the air signs as well, you may be struggling a little bit with the vulnerabilities. Someone unplug the microwave, throw it at someone.
Get it off my Venus sign. Someone's going to get punched.
Right? Assumptions, I don't know her. But for some of the air signs this week, you may be struggling a little bit with believing what is in front of you, or also working through the feelings of what feels impossible for you lot. You are also working through needing to be more vulnerable and bringing particularly love into certain situations. If this is something that you are kind of that's centered around your home life for some of you out there, and you're worrying about how that's going to affect those that are close to you, just know that you're going to be fine, and that you are safe. So there is that as well. So that's the overall for my air signs. Let's break it down, shall we? Play I'm a Fighter Man. Alright, we're going to kick off with the Geminis. Geminis, please. Alright. I'll go and fetch. Right. Because apparently I've got to go fetch. Did another card?
There was two.
Yeah, there was. There it is. I'm like, because I saw it. It was the self card in the way that it flew out. Okay. Yep. For all of you out there that are old enough to know what a Gemini is and driving it, especially the Aussies out there. That one. Anyway, for the Geminis, Gemini Collective for the week. That one. Anyway, for the Geminis, Gemini Collective for the week ahead. Pretty bout boff. Pretty bout boff. Big week. Tablets. Anyways, for the Gemini Collective, so you kind of got stuck on finding your feet with the rebalancing of self. Gemini Collective for the week ahead. Pretty bout boff. Pretty bout boff. Big week. Tablets. Anyways, for the Gemini Collective, so you kind of got stuck on finding your feet with the rebalancing of self this week. Particularly the Gemini Collective, you're the ones who are being asked to be more vulnerable and to bring more love into particular situations. Whatever you've been throwing yourself at, just know that nothing good's going to come out of that situation because you're fucking done and dusted with it, and you've been...
It's frozen, baby.
Da, 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 da.
Do you want to turn your internet off?
Apparently, Gemini don't need to know.
Okay, it's back.
I'm gonna fight the internet.
We're gonna take
Alright.
on NBN. Biff, biff. Oos, oos.
Alright, better now? We're all good? Okay. I've disconnected from your Wi-Fi. Alright, we're all good. Just waiting for everyone to come back in, because I know that when it freezes, sometimes it will sit on a frozen screen, so you gotta leave and come back.
You got to start the whole reading again because it froze right at the start.
Alright, anyways, my Gemini collectives, you're the ones that are being asked to be more vulnerable and to bring more love into a certain situation this week. Whatever you've kind of been throwing yourself at in terms of trying to rebalance yourself, just know that nothing good's going to come out of that situation. You're being a shit cunt and you're being called out for it. For some of you, it is around self-worth aspects that you need to be more vulnerable and bring more love into a particular situation. You also need to work through allowing things to be as they need to be because you're trying to control something a little bit too much, and that's also being brought to the forefront this week. So as you're working through the week to bring back that balance, make sure that you are also working on that vulnerability side, bringing more love into the situation as you work through it. And like I said, for the other side of you, you're being a shit cunt and nothing else is going to come out of it, so it's time to let that garbage go. So that's my Gemini collective for the week ahead. How are you guys? We're going to use the Rebel deck. It's every time I pull out that card. So where I keep freezing for the Gemini collective is stop being a shit cunt. Alright? Tell the fucking truth. Speak up. And stop being a baby about certain things. There are things you need to let go of because you've been a cunt. That's it. Hopefully that unfreezes everything now. Now, what do we need to know? Okay, so Geminis, for the week ahead. You're giving too many fucks, give 0. I can't stop. Won't stop. It's what it is. I can't breathe. Okay, it stopped being laggy after that call out. See? Apparently I just needed to draw it out. Thank fuck you're not a Gemini. Here. Alright, next up we've got our Libra. Okay. Why'd you let me do air signs? Seriously. Don't be brutal with aqua or you'll cry. I can't, no promises. I make no promises. Okay? Alright. for my Libra collective, what you got stuck on was how much of yourself you're actually giving rather than how much of yourself you're giving rather than allowing things to come in, right? There are this week's going to be highlighting a lot of heightened emotions. There are going to be some big changes around for my Libra collective, but you've also lost your vision. Just know that in all of this, you are about to enter into this bullshit period where you are going to end up being argumentative with the wrong people. And some of these people might actually call you out for your behavior. So be mindful of that with receipts. But for my Libra collective, now's the time for you to start giving back to yourself rather than taking away from that, because that's what you've been doing essentially. You've lost your vision. You've lost your vision, and you need to recenter yourself. Through these heightened emotions, for a certain lot of you, have that outburst, scream it out, do what you need to do. But just know that you've lost sight of where you're going because of this. You've allowed it to consume you. So, all of my favorite people are air signs. Who took their glasses off? Everyone goes, oh shit. With all the babies not wanting to be called out, maybe we should rename it to weak, please. As in, weak. Elena, that is a completely different system, being a water tiger. Okay, so Libra, your way through this week essentially is to stop sleeping so damn much. You need to wake up because you're missing out on some cool shit. So again, wake the fuck up.
I like you reading air.
Why? I'm just gonna say what it is. I'm putting myself on an air reading ban.
After this?
Yep. Especially through Mercury retrogrades. Alright, next up we've got Aquarius.
Well, I'm enjoying it.
We are the swords in tarot for a reason. Facts. Absolute facts. Yuri, stop getting turned on. Kids are in here. Jay called you out.
Yeah.
Right, so my aquafolk. Just gonna start calling the aquas Aqua Tofana. Alright, Aqua, what did you get stuck on? Anything else, or did I miss something there? Nope, you're all good. Okay, so Aquas, I know, they tell me where to go first. Yuri telling me how to read my cards.
Well, I just wasn't sure if you saw it.
Yeah, I know it's there, but they told me to focus on these two first. I'm like, okay, I'll focus on these two first. I mean, girls saying for real, what the fuck is going on with me? Like, huh? This isn't me. Where have I kept that deck? Good question. It was one that I shelved earlier. From your thing. Anyways, right, this week for my Aquarius signs, quite a few reversals here. Fighting against the grain is essentially what I'm getting here. You got stuck on those win-win outcomes that have been forecast for you because there are still aspects of yourself that you need to work on in terms of release. There is also self-worth that's also being highlighted this week for my Aquarians. You're also being guided to give to yourself rather than taking away from it. You also got that you're not particularly surrendering to the divine this week, so not allowing for things to come in the way that they should, and that's starting to be highlighted for you this week. So your goals are essentially working on release and really honing in on that energy of knowing that you are worth it and you are that self-worth aspect that's being highlighted, and starting to put those negative thoughts behind you. Also, start giving to yourself rather than taking from it. So, are you spending too much time doing certain aspects where you could be focused elsewhere? Are you basically running yourself ragged and dry to the point where you've got nothing left in the tank to give? now's the time to refocus and recenter that energy for yourselves. So, hey Tan, thank you for all the shares as well. That started last night, so no. Yeah, so just be mindful of that, because the more you try and dive into other things, the more you're taking away from other aspects. So where are you being too much? No one likes a dry tank. Re-moisten, please. Right? Thank you. Thank you to all the shares and everything like that as well in the interim. So that was our Aquarius for the week. I'm going to pass over now to... Oh, hang on, sorry. As a grabber for the deck. Fucking... Ooh, it's freezing. Is it because you're on the Wi-Fi now? Because I'm not on the Wi-Fi. So is it freezing for you because you are on the Wi-Fi? All I could think of is white chicks. Yeah, okay, cool. So here I am thinking that I'm frozen. The face I just screenshot you do, right? Because I was doing the screenshot from over there. Anyways, I don't care. People have more embarrassing things than me. So, at least I didn't fall in the hamster wheel today.
Yes, he did.
I didn't fall like the way you did. That was hilarious. We found a human hamster wheel, and it was great. Yeah, I got Macca's Wi-Fi today, apparently. Alright, Aquarius, please. Oh, okay, Aquarius, you got 2. You got stuck on. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit's cool. You also got U equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. That's for my Aqua Collective. Why have you not seen this footage? It was pretty funny. Why are you giggling? This was literally predicted last week, the lagging internet. Yes, it was. We were more expecting it, however, for the
It's lagging again.
for the thing. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna pass you over to Yuri and see if that... It's just my face, I'm telling you.
Are we back? Thanks for the heart. Oh, hey.
I was just mid-read, that was all it was.
Rhinestone, Jesus.
It's lagging so bad.
Yeah, it really is lagging so bad.
Hang on, I have a theory.
Are we normal?
Looking like it thus far. I have a theory that the fan fucks with the internet in here. We're not normal. So, who are you doing?
Fi-Fi.
Who you do?
Fire's up now. Okay, Spirit. General messages, clarity, and guidance for the Fire Collective for the week ahead, please.
Good evening. Now, just to everyone's here, make sure you have you and Follow and Kellen, because when we don't do the weeklies on a Monday, we share between us. So that way you know where to go. It's so bad.
Do we stay on here or do we go somewhere else?
Can we do it on the Tubes of You? I think it's just the internet, full stop. This guy's
Big
shit.
Bonnie Jugs.
going to try to put the Wi-Fi back on. Bear with me.
Is that better?
It's having issues. It just ours, Twiddle, or other people
No,
too?
others. Just checked otherwise. Good. Fire signs, please. Amazing. We're cooking. Okay. So, Fire Collective for the week ahead. Center Energy, the Emperor. Law, order, balance. It's achieving things through action. And then on one side, we have the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings, career new beginnings, travel, inspiration, motivation. And then on the other side, we have the Star, which is the guiding light, further inspiration, faith, hope, miracles, infinite energy. I am loving this energy for y'all for this week. It's very much giving transmutation of some description. So what I mean by that is taking your inspirations gained this week and transmuting them into actionable things. Even transmuting the bullshit of the previous year and turning it into something. But yeah, so far that vibe slaps. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like, it just feels like a really good week. That's the kind of energy, like blessings coming in, luck on your side, and having the energy to deal with it all. Yeah, and then we have the Head card coming out. So if you're not getting any. And then the Peace card coming out. So it's very much that logic aspect again with that harmony. And yeah, it just feels like a very good week. Like your head's clear and the world around you may be chaos, but you're handling it okay. So that is the Fire Collective. I'm obsessed with that energy for y'all. Okay, Spirit. Okay, so who are we going to do? Let's do Leo first. I should have asked the question. Spirit, general messages, clarity, and guidance for my Leo collective for the week ahead, please. Okay, we've got the Scorpio new moon coming up this week. Okay, is it this week or next week? Okay. But the Scorpio new moon's coming up very soon, and that's playing a role with my Leos, obviously because Scorpio is a fixed sign, and so is Leo. There's going to be some intermingling there, but it's not affecting you in a necessarily bad way. It's giving the energy with the Nine of Pentacles in the center, like you've walked through this dark path many a time. You've done all the self-reflection. You've sat in that energy that can build within the subconscious. You know what the shadows looked like because you've lived and breathed them. But this new moon is almost gifting you the energy of accomplishment, comfort. Like, it's like, yeah, bitch, I walked through that. And you know what? I wouldn't be who I am had I not walked that path. And as shit as it was, I like who I am now. And it's very much giving like Leo shadowed lion type moment with beautiful flowing locks of fiery hair. It's giving that kind of vibe, like taking the color of the shadows and working them to your favor this week. I wouldn't be surprised as well if there is like something that you've been asking for, be that you've done a spell working or you've just like been constantly thinking, oh, I hope this comes true, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't be surprised if you get some good news surrounding that this week. So if you've been thinking of anything consistently, let me know if it comes true. Potentially also look at doing, do spell work. I just had to burp. Do spell work to bring
Guess
it in.
what I fixed for you?
What? On my keyboard.
Yeah.
Yay!
Because I had a moment with your phone to fix it.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah.
But I'm loving this. Love that Ko-Fi. But I'm loving that energy for Leo. Because it's giving that shadowy darkness aspect, I want to pull another card for you all from this specific deck. Yeah, rise up. Combine, togetherness, and accumulation, reevaluation, and responsibility. Like, it's time to, take the shadows by the throat and ride it. Okay. So that's for my Leo collective. Love that for you. That's a merch shirt. Okay, Spirit. What do my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars collective need to know for the week ahead, please?
Big phony jugs.
Big phony jugs. I'm gonna keep on dancing with my big phony jug. Okay, let me just say this for my Sagittarius collective. Just because you think you know everything doesn't mean that you actually do. Much love.
Put that on a shirt too. Contrary to popular belief, you are not Google.
So that may not apply to everyone, but that does apply for a select few. But on the other side of the coin is we have Hierophant as that center energy, which is that rigidity, its structure, its tradition, its tried and true methods, which is not a pleasant energy for Sagittarius to be in because Sagittarius is very free-flowing, action-based, very philosophical. They like to do things ad lib. And I just want my Sagittarius collective for this week to be mindful of how rigid their routines are, that it is okay to tune into your body and see if it needs to do something different rather than sticking to a strict routine. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because we have King of Cups in reverse, which tells me that you're in a great place right now. This is the energy that I'm picking up, rather, is that you're in a great place right now. But this rigid aspect of the routine is very much draining your cups rather than supporting you. And so with the Four of Wands in reverse too, that tells me that we need to go back to that Three of Wands energy, which is excitement, it's adventure, it's putting things into action, finding the inspiration and challenging yourself in the freedom of the unknown. So consider that. I had the Heart card come out as well, which kind of tells me that, you may not be necessarily tuning into your body in the way that you think that you are. And I know routines are important, especially if you're neurospicy like myself, but sometimes you just got to break free of them. I want to break free.
Hey, Sandy.
Hey. So consider that for this week coming up, my Sagittarius collective. How can you challenge yourself to find more freedom? Okay. And Spirit, what do my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars collective need to know for the week ahead, please? Oh, Aries. I love this for you. Center energy, Temperance. I know that's like, ultimately, I personally hate being in Temperance energy, but it's like the Tower card. When you reflect back on those moments of Temperance and the Tower, it's like, damn, that was pinnacle character development, and I required that to be exactly where I am today, and I like where I am today. So pretty much you are coming into a new season of life with the Change card coming out as well. The Temperance card with the Change card is very much coming into this new season where you are discovering the deeper aspects of yourself, despite adversity and pushback from societal expectations, family expectations that you held on yourself. It's choosing yourself, stepping into this new aspect of life, and I love that for you. So it will be uncomfortable, but it's necessary, and things may go by the wayside for a period of time as you feed into more of one aspect of yourself rather than another, but that's still a valuable thing. On the other side, I have the Five of Wands coming out, which is competition, debate, and defensiveness. It's giving childish argument. It's also based in the context of the Temperance card. It's giving like you not being able to advocate for yourself in an articulate manner, and it comes across as quite like cunty, but not that you mean it that way. You're just defending your boundaries and your opinions and your beliefs based on what you know is right for you. So I'm very much feeling let that energy flow, because it's come out with the Temperance. Like, it's just going to be one of those weeks. Not a bad week, because Temperance is healing as well, but it's just going to be one of those weeks where it doesn't feel like you can convey yourself accurately as you would like. However, we have the Page of Wands coming out though. Is it a heavy flow though? I don't know.
It's righteous in their new account, just FYI.
Huh?
It's righteous account.
Oh, I was just like, can I say maybe because you have a wide set vagina?
Yes.
And then I pulled back. But Page of Wands coming out for my Aries collective as well, which is a really beautiful card. I love the Page of Wands. It's just such a beautiful, fun energy. And to be coming into this change of new season this week for my Aries collective with the Page of Wands energy, it's like you've got luck on your side. You're coming with good intentions, and you just want to go on this adventure and this discovery of self, and I adore that for you. So enjoy this week. It's going to be a very shifting week for my Aries collective, and I'm just going to round it out with
shifting or shifty. You went to stutter there. I just need to know for clarification purposes, shifting or shifty.
Okay, and then for my Fire collective, we have the Crease Moy card coming out, which I love. So divination, answers, psychic, this is very much came out in the Leo reading as well. So pay attention to those dreams coming up to this new moon as well. And pay attention to the subtleties. Even if you have like grand questions about something that's going to happen in your life or something like that, consider doing the Oracles of Nature, where you ask your spirit team to show you a sign in this way, shape, or form by this set time. And if they show you it, it's a yes. If they don't, then it's a no. Consider doing that type of thing this week for my fire collective. But over to you, my love.
Fair. All right. Well, I'm roasting the earth signs apparently. You're doing all the questioning. Says hectic. Right. So earth signs, you're up next. So that being our Capricorns, Capri Suns, as we like to call them.
I've never had a Capri Sun.
Neither have I. Who else have we got in the earth signs?
Are they
Virgos
schmalcoholic?
and Taurus. Ash said, about time, I'll have a good week. Go on the hamster wheel and it'll make it 10 times.
If you did that in pleases, that would be hilarious. Now,
can I be there to film it? No, we have to be there to film it. You on the hamster wheel in pleases, I'll fucking lose my shit. You can't see what Yuri's currently doing. Go. Ash said, don't tip me. We found a for real life hamster wheel. Like human-sized hamster wheel. As fast. See, you're as fast as Flash.
Right? That's why I had a flash.
You flashed as fast as a flash and it was gone. That was how it was. Alright, earth signs, you're up. Let's go. Fucking hell, bull in a china shop. Alright. Earth signs, this week you're faced with energies that are gaining momentum. It's not really a week where you... What did the...
You...
What?
You'll be faced with energies gaining momentum. Flash to us on Friday evening with Ash.
Right. So apparently we now have...
It has been forecast.
Flash runs with Ash on the hamster wheel on Fridays. The wife's booked you out, apparently. It kicked you out, 10. I haven't started the earth sign, so you're all good. We're about to kick off with them. Wolf is having none of it this week. Literally. So we haven't even got to the water signs. We have a different version of Flash Run.
I mean,
it's not that I haven't, not something that I haven't done before on a push bike down my street.
I did it at me formal.
At your formal. Anyways, back to the earth signs. Fucking hell. Alright, earth signs for the week ahead. You're sitting in a week of energies gaining momentum. Just know that whatever goals you've set for yourself this week, you are close to get to them. You've got to put more value into yourself and know that you are worthy, know that you are good enough. This week you may be struggling with things such as you needing to step out of your comfort zone. There might be a little bit of push and pull there with that kind of energy around you, because there are certain aspects of yourself you're still holding on to that are triggering, so to speak. But just know that this week is about gaining that. This week is about gaining that clarity and the momentum. So, all right. First one to the wheel has to do a flash nudie run. First one to the wheel has to do a flash nudie run.
All right.
If it's a running race, I'm out. I'm fucking last one there. can't run to save me life anymore.
Is it barefoot running? Because I'll win that hands
Yeah, I know you will win that hands down. Pixar, it didn't happen. I've got videos that the hamster wheel exists. Ash said, nah, I'm cooked. Well, Ash has got to run a further distance. You'd still fucking overtake me, I can tell you that now. Alright, who are we kicking off with? Taurus first. Taurus, you're up. Alright. To be practical this week, so you got stuck in your own energy. Spirit's really wanting to give you a kick up the ass and say you need to start taking that fucking action because you're not sitting, you're not being practical in the energy that you're currently in. Looks like here that you may have been going through some heightened emotions, but things should start to settle as you find the answers that you're looking for this week. That's going to close out all the bullshit that you've been going through, and it's also going to push you closer to you achieving your goal.
Yay, 10!
Yay! That's exciting. I just froze. I don't even know what part I froze on. What else does Spirit want your soul? Possibly, Jay. But you need to start taking action. So there's something that you're procrastinating, my Taurus folk. Something that you're procrastinating that really needs your energy and your attention, and you need to take those actions now. More so about you taking from others rather than giving, which is being highlighted as well. So where are you taking from others where you need to be giving? That's going to be your clue for this week. Why are you looking at me? You're looking at me so serious.
I was just digesting what you were saying.
Oh. You're looking
like,
at me so serious.
I don't think I take from you. No, that's just my autism face.
Yeah, I'm like, stop looking at me like that. This isn't personal.
No, that's just my autism face.
Yeah.
And so I was like reflecting on myself in my personal life. If I feel like I'm taking anything that I'm not giving back in equal. But I don't think I am. I think that's more a reminder to get my fucking tarot lessons up and running.
Yeah. Move your ass. Alright. Pretty much. So for my Taurus, you got love. Get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. That's for my Taurus this week.
Yeah.
I said yeah, second that. About the tarot lessons or the give some, get some? Alright, who we got up next? Virgos. Virgo, you're up. Both, right? Roast you with a rebel card. Facts. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Virgo. You need to sit with the acceptance that newness is coming in for you. You have this narrow-minded look at things at the moment, and it's causing a lot of that negativity and that self-doubt within you. You need to be a little more vulnerable. You need to start showing the world the real you. You are the one who's stepping into this energy as, you know, as that new start comes in for you. Go with that flow. Whatever bullshit you've got going on, you're basically fighting with yourself is the energy that I'm getting here. Like it's inward fighting. It's fighting with self, not fighting with others, fighting with self. There's some of you that may be fighting with others, but it's that internal monologue is what I'm feeling here for the collective that tune in. That internal monologue, that argument of self, that you not really believing in what you're setting out to achieve. That's for my Virgo collective. This week's going to challenge you to start really looking at that. All that. Adamant. Okay, you guys are getting 2 because they were adamant. So first up, Virgos, drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. What was I saying? Show the world the real you. Vulnerability. tap into that, my Virgos. And secondly, you also got that project, that person, and that idea is waiting. So that new start, you not being able to look at the bigger picture, because there's still aspects that need to be released here with my Virgo collective. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world's got your back. Show the world the real you, and you'll be able to tap into that more. So that is for my Virgo collective. Up next, we have the Capricorns. You're up. What do I need?
Me.
Well, now I'm going to roast you. I'm going to go the hardest on Capricorns, just because I can. Alright, Capricorn, you're up. That's all you want. Go one more. One more. Okay. Alright. Capricorns. Okay, you guys are the ones that are being specifically challenged with the energies that are gaining momentum this week. This week, your biggest challenge is going to be the adjustments that you're refusing to make, or that you're stagnant energy that you're kind of sitting in at the moment. So you're being challenged to kind of fight through that energy. You are being asked to, there are certain aspects that are going to be highlighted for you this week that you need to start working on releasing. So are you actively hiding in certain, Yuri's gone quiet, right? The Cap, I know, is exactly in that energy. So what is it that you need to release? Are you burying yourself in other tasks because you're trying to avoid certain things, which is forward movement? What are you sitting on that is stagnant energy that's stopping you from being able to move forward? This is where we want to be. This is where you're currently at with my Cap Collective this week. As those energies gain momentum, you are being asked to start looking at those adjustments and start leaning in. What are you so fucking afraid of? That is what is being highlighted for my Caps this week. How are we going to get through it? Release the Kraken. Okay. Alright. Y'all got two as well. So the first one is take a fucking trip, go and see some shit, do some new things, and talk to people that are cooler than you. The other one is stop obsessing. You are not the center of the fucking universe. Love you, Caps. Anyways, that's the signs done. Back over to Yuri. Why are you looking at me like that for?
Like what?
Looking at me with your hair playing and stuff.
Because you're dreaming.
Psh. You know, when a child goes quiet, it means they're up to something 100%. But is anyone cooler than Yuri? Yuri would say there's people cooler than them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Nah.
What am I, fucking chopped liver then? Jeez.
I think you're cool.
Cool. I love how you say cool.
Okay. Well, that leaves water. Water.
Water.
Water off. Where's the water off, Kel? Got a nasty papilloma coming up on my heel. Okay, Spirit. What do my water collective need to know for the week ahead, please? Ouch.
I'm only tolerated because of Yuri. It's okay. You guys can tell me the truth. See? Literally, as you say ouch, and then you look at me.
You did miss the air roasting and air copter. Okay, water. Yeah, it's literally a liminal time for y'all. This week's not doing nothing nice for you, that's for sure. We've got the Hanged Man as the center energy, which is ultimately a necessary energy, but it sucks. It's like waiting. You're in the waiting room of life right now. It's like, am I moving forward? Am I leaving? Am I rebirthing? Am I casually going to double in some human sacrifice? What are we reflecting on? This week is literally about reflection. On the other side, we have 10 of Wands in reverse, which is definitely overworked, underpaid energy, water. It's also giving you needing to vocalize support in some aspect. And then on the other side, we have the Star in reverse, which tells me there is this kind of lack of visionary or just vision for the future type energy. It's giving dogmatically trying to force something despite the fact that it's not necessarily working for you. And this kind of liminal energy is confirmed with the passage of time coming out, which is all about recognition of the journey and having patience, but it's not a comfortable energy to have.
Right. Yeah. I know exactly what that part's about, but okay.
What?
Just me having lost my Thursday completely and having the realization. Nothing terrible. Just I realized that that's something that I want some time back for. So.
And then we have Burning Fortitude coming out as well, which is the fire, its head, its wand. But Burning Fortitude's also kind of reckless because it does just burn hot. And the head doesn't look anywhere without the neck. The neck can't look anywhere without the body. And the body can't look anywhere without the feet. So you need all aspects to be able to direct the fire. Otherwise, you're just burning hot and bright with no purpose.
Now my ADHD is going to kick in and send you on a tangent. And I'm like, have you not seen fucking Futurama where the head's in the jar?
My deck is like...
It's a working deck.
Yeah, so used.
It's a workhorse.
Okay, Spirit. So we're going to do Pisces first.
Thanks for joining.
Spirit, what do my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars collective need to know for the week ahead, please? Ten of Wands came up upright this time though. So overworked, underpaid, overwhelmed, carrying shit that's not yours. But we have the Five of Cups in the center. It's giving you carrying so much of other people's crap, be that at work, be that home life, be that emotional labor, any way, shape or form. You carrying other people's crap, not wanting to relinquish the control, but then also whinging about it. Nobody wants to be around a victim player. Nobody wants to be around a whinger.
Who was this for?
But Pisces.
Oh, thank fuck.
Nobody wants to be around a whinger. So we have Page of Wands coming out too as well, which, as you've been here since the start of the live, I love the Page of Wands energy. So there is good news coming in. Maybe just get out of your own feels, out of your head for a little bit, and delegate where possible. You don't need to be in control of everything. Yeah, your wish is coming true as well with that good news coming in. Page of Wands. I love that. So that's Pisces. Okay, Cancer. Okay, Spirit, what do my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars collective need to know for the week ahead, please? Okay, You're going through a transformative period, my Cancer Collective. We have the Death card coming out in the Senate energy. It's upright. Love that. Love that for you. Transformation, new beginnings, closing out cycles to allow beautiful things to come in. With Justice on one side, though, and the card that's come out with it, Don't Stop, which is like a miracle is coming around the corner. With the Justice card coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if my Cancer Collective have asked for justice in some way, shape, or form. I would be expecting to see evidence of that coming to fruition this week.
Ash, for context, it's what we wished upon on a star.
Yeah, a lot of new beginning energy coming in with the Fool card coming out as well. And Judgment too. Judgment's a rough energy. If you're not ready for it, it's giving spiritual awakening. It's giving shedding old skins to allow new ones to grow. We do have this coinciding with the Six of Wands energy, which I personally don't like that vibe. I'm very much drawn to the aspect of the Six of Wands, which is, oh, how the mighty have fallen. So I would be reflecting, Cancer, this week, just upon how, whether what you're seeking to do is actually the right thing for you to do, or if there needs to be some give and take, some lenience there, some what's the word? Some inventiveness with how to go about it rather than just diving headfirst into it. The Fool, Judgment, Six of Wands isn't necessarily stereotypically a bad read. I just get that feeling of like something's looming around the corner and the mighty have fallen. So take with that what you will. But that is the Cancer Collective.
We actually went later tonight.
Okay, Spirit, what do my... Who's left? Scorpio. What do my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars Collective need to know for the week ahead, please?
Lay off the drinking this Scorpio season, my Scorpios. Too many drinks.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So center energy for my Scorpio collective is the Star with the Hierophant in reverse. Where are you being blindly faithful to, blindly loyal to? Like just putting your whole ass chest into something without any critical thinking. We also have the Seven of Wands coming out on one side, which is challenge and courage. So you're standing firm in what you know is right for you against other people's opinions and views, which, based on the fact that it's like blind faith almost with this energy, I would just be mindful whether what it is that you're defending is the reality of the situation or whether it's an opportunity for you to reflect and grow. We have the Four of Wands coming out too, which I love the Four of Wands upright. So there is a large community around you that rallies and has got your back. It's freedom, it's union, it's creativity. It's a beautiful energy to have. So I would take this as an opportunity to seek your community out and in their presence where you feel safest, when you feel safest. Perhaps, I don't know, bring up conversations with people about, like, challenge yourself, I guess, to challenge rigid and fixed beliefs that you hold. So consider that. Doing it with company can help you kind of like work through it verbally.
I also heard dishonor on you, dishonor on your family.
Yay! And we have fire coming out too, which is transformation, rebirth, and renewal. So I turn mine off, but not for me. Yeah, transformation, rebirth, and renewal. So it's not a bad week for my Scorpio collective. Scorpios are very transformative, especially with that new moon coming up. Obviously, it's an opportunity for rebirth, renewal, transformation. You're literally ruled by Pluto, which is rebirth, transformation, death, and the cycles of life. So I would expect that type of energy to kind of be enhanced leading up to and like a couple of days after the new moon energy. But ultimately, just ride the waves. Don't try and control. That's the biggest thing with transformation, is that you can't control it. So, rounding out with one more card for the water collective in general. So, one more card, please, Spirit for a moment. We've got milk and honey. Nourish gratitude and generosity. And it's the Gabo rune that I'm drawn to
what
here.
What did you just fucking call me?
Which is the gift. So the beautiful thing about the gift is that it's something that waters both you when you give it and the person that receives it. So yeah, when you take that as whatever you will, the gift. Interesting. They don't want me to speak more on that.
What happened?
Just the rune. But that is everyone.
I know. That's because of what you just called me. That's what it was.
The gift.
Yeah. The other word, which I won't repeat. Anyways. They said no. Facts. That concludes our weeklies.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to everyone for joining us.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull a. If anybody wants a collective. If anybody wants one of the rebels, just pop your name down, and I'll get through them. That's how we're gonna end the live. Thank you for hanging out with us. Where are we? Sammy? Alright. Alright, Sammy first, please. Oh, they didn't like that. Thanks, Chris. Right. I had to send yours flying. Always making me work for it. Alright, Sammy, you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. That's your one. Who else we got? We got Twirtle. That was quick. Twirtle, they broke your heart. Fuck them. That's what we've got for you. Jay. Yes, they will, Alana. Jay. Okay. They'll be posted on the Tubes of You on the Four of Wands page. I'll do that. I'll endeavour to try and do that tonight. If not, they'll be up tomorrow. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. That was for you, Jay. You're welcome. Sure can. Chloe. Chloe, you've got you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Welcome. You literally are letting it go. Alana. Card for Alana. Thank you. Alana, you've got a feeling that you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. You're welcome. Good night. Last calls. Anybody for a card?
Me.
You? Alright, one for Yuri. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it, don't waste it on ridiculousness. That's what you got. Rhinestone Jesus. Rhinestone Jesus, you got 3. Alright, you got detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. You got you are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass, but buy your own damn drink. You also got get some fucking sleep because you're being an ass. Sorry, you're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face the pillow now. Right? They said 3. Last calls, going once, going twice, going 3 times. We're good. We covered everyone. Awesome. So collectively, what is it that everyone in here needs to work on this week? Okay. This week, for the few of you that are in here, just know that you're talented and fucking amazing and the world needs your power. Use your voice. Don't use it for dumb shit. And for anyone else, it's fuck, shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. That's what we've got for the last of you that are in here. Shh. Anyways, that's us. That's the weeklies. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
And we shall see you on the flip side. So next week it'll probably be a combination of myself and someone, or Yuri and someone. We haven't quite worked out rosters yet. But like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you go and give Corefire a follow and Kellen as well a follow, because it'll be either us with them or them two together. So that's how we're working the weeklies as a rotation at the moment. So don't argue with loved ones, bite your tongue. Maybe wise through this Mercury retrograde. But on that note, thank you everyone for joining us. If you missed out on your sign, oh yeah, I will. If you missed out on your sign, Tubes of You, I'll try and get it up tonight. Otherwise, it'll be up tomorrow. Other than that, have a fantastic week. Bye.
Bye.